Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the live stream of round 2 for the Australian Grand Prix of the ERL. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the live stream of round 2 for the Australian Grand Prix of the ERL. Good evening, everybody, qualifying here on Australia, and we hope we can be of some entertainment for you. So, it seems to be raining, which is quite a development.
Yeah, good evening everybody. Mufasa here, and with me Quintonius, if I say that correctly, um, for um, cooking to round 2 stream, as said. Um, hope you all can hear us. It looks like we can. Just a quick check, and yeah, rain in Australia always spices things up.
At the moment, so we hope they will get a clean lapping, even though there is a lot of rain.
Yeah, if anybody of you is listening to the stream and in the pits at the moment, if you could tell us the prediction, that would help us in what's going on. It could be that it's drying up towards the end of the session, but we obviously can't see that. At the moment, I'm on board with Perez. He's going to be the first one to set a lap, it seems. He's leading the pack out for the first couple of hot laps. So I'll be following him. Yeah, you following Fosdog, it seems. It's the other heart. No, where is he in? He's a new driver, new full-time driver as of this week in the Mercedes.
Well, let's see what he can do.
Yeah, good to see. He's a friend of Stuart, one of our owners, and Stuart's been saying that guy's quicker than him. Stuart isn't exactly slow himself, although he was down the pack this week, dare I say, on Monday. But yeah, let's see how good his friend does in a very fast steer here. First sector set by Perez was a 30.2. So let's see what Vosdok does.
Yes, he has quite a long way to go in the first sector. So
yeah, Perez already very low down on his ERS deployment, so he's used a lot already, only 24% left.
Vosdok is managing it really well. Oh, a little bit of oversteer there. He keeps going though.
Definitely will hurt the lap time a little bit. Alright, first time on the board is going to be for Perez with a 26.9. And let's see what who's next over the line. Some Sauber, I think. Is it Ono? Yeah. He's not going to improve on that. Next one over the line is the other Sauber, I think. Dine. Oh, he's going in. Red Bull.
Not sure. The line now.
Yeah, not sure what his name is. Vosdog 28.0. So far, Perez's time has been really good.
Yes, compared to the rest of the field, he's doing quite well. Second ahead now of Neil, who sets a time 127.854.
Yeah, Neil, a driver from Monday, reserving in this tier today. So he's kind of expected to be off the pace. So for him to be only 9/10 away from Perez is quite good, I say.
Yeah, very good for a first lap. The guys behind him
really
improve. Very good start for him. Ooh, caution.
Could be just slow drivers about to start a hot lap or making room for somebody on a hot lap. And Porch has retired, and that's because he, I think he had a moment and spun out.
Ah,
So
quite
that's what
unfortunate.
happened with him. Yeah, a Cook manager retired as well, and that's because he had a bit of an infraction on check-in, and the penalty for that is a qualifying ban, so he had to retire after a lap. We're getting weather predictions through. Raining throughout quali, dry in the race.
Okay.
So that could spice things up. Ooh, Dots Vitagois, or however you pronounce it. I know he's Portuguese, so I'll probably pronounce it wrong. But he's very close to Perez for the pole time there, only 500ths of a second off.
Yes, he's definitely getting up there. Now following
Yeah.
it's a little moment through the chicane after the first straight.
Is that see what finish you're following now?
Yeah. Still at 60% battery at the end of the lap, so not great deployment.
No, there's a lot more in it then. He's using none at the moment, and that's because he invalidated his lap. That's why.
Okay. That might explain it then.
If you put the track map on, then you can see when the track map turns red, that's when he's invalidated. Strikey is on a lap. He's generally pretty fast as well. Let's see what he will do. Ooh, bit of locking up on the braking. He's gonna continue the lap, I think, but a lot of wheel spin and sliding around for him. Keeps it just within the white lines, and I don't think this is going to be a massively good time. Still good enough for P3 with a 27.3. And then we're looking at see what finish. Well, I think it was just Cavolo who set a time in 12th place. Yannick Westernen should have joined. Ooh, I think that is Aschnagel saying he should have joined if it's a wet quali.
Oh,
Lord.
Leader in qualifying, Lord Vader,
But
1:26.576.
yeah, 4 tenths as well. That's a good improvement on that. And see what finish invalidated again. Airman invalidated as well. As did Stein, so the three that haven't got a lap yet have all invalidated. Perez is on the outlap, just starting one again. A bit of wheel spin on the exit on the straight.
Gonna go board this lap.
Yeah. It's a difficult enough track, but to have it... Ooh, that's a bit too much drift there, yeah.
So it's a tricky corner also anyway.
Yeah. Ooh, he's 1.5 tenths up. Purple first sector it says. 1.5 tenths isn't going to be enough to get pole, but he will be closer in. Yeah. A 10.5 up in each sector is gonna be a lot at the end. Didn't see what sector time it had there. Alright, good. So he and the other Dots guys, the Dots is for their esports team, Portuguese team. And it will definitely be a battle between them who's gonna finish on pole here, it seems. Yeah, and yeah, he takes it by a 10.5 more or less. And Airman sets 4 time, finally gets a lap in, and it's good enough for 4th at the moment. Steiner set a lap as well, as did Strikey. Strikey now P7. And Stein, sorry, hasn't set a lap yet. Still not able to get a valid lap in. Ooh, Strikey!
First place.
That's nearly 2/10 off the time again. Well done by him.
3/10
That,
actually.
yeah, indeed.
Really good.
Thanks. I can see you have a math test coming up.
Yeah, I got to study for it. Can't use a calculator.
Somebody is saying that you need to increase your mic volume a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
is this a little bit better?
Hashi, if you could let us know if this is better or not.
I hope so, because I'm not sure if I can increase it a lot more than this.
No, it already sounds to me like you're inhaling the microphone.
Exactly.
Let's see, Jose Felipe. I don't know who he is in this. A bit, yes, alright. Ono now takes pole by another 2/10 off. I think the track is definitely drying up and the drivers are getting the results of it.
Yes, the actions here from the drivers definitely make the track a bit better, a bit warmer also probably. Which will
You can sort of throughout the corner see a vague racing line start to appear. Jose Felipe improves as well by 2.5 tenths up into 4th place. Hashi saying at least you're hearable now, so that's good.
That's good, I hope.
If you want him louder, Hashi, just turn up your own volume, you lazy.
That's not nice to say to our viewers.
I wasn't gonna finish that sentence because I'll be accused of being a potty mouth, and that's normally men's not. Oh no, crashes out.
Oh no, crash out.
Yeah, in the far chicane on the exit, the right-hander of the chicane, he crashed out, and his front wheels come off. So he will not be able to improve on his time.
Yeah, our preliminary pole sitter goes into the wall.
And if I am to believe this, Lord Vader is 1.1 second up on his time. That would make it a 25.4. Would beat Ono's time by half a second.
Airman now sits the second fastest lap, 126.0.
Oh yeah. I don't think Lord Vader's time was accurate because he's set to have 100% ERS. He's now a second and a half down. Victor Kois is looking to set a 26.5, fastest second sector it's at. Just to answer a question in the chat, I think Panda is very good in chasing women out of the server, and that's all I'm going to say about that. And to your previous question, it's Mufasa on stream, and Quintonius is my other commentator tonight. And let's get back to qualifying, and Victor Kois put a 26.1 on the board, so improved by another 4/10 to what he was doing mid-lap.
Yes, now to P4. Now on his in-lap almost spins out, but he catches it.
I was following Lord Vader, he had a bit of a moment. He
almost went to the wall.
Yeah. Don't know what he's doing, going weaving around the track, almost like he feels like his tires are too cold whilst on the hot lap.
Yeah, he might be doing a small hot lap now. Not exactly a hot lap to burst some fuel maybe, to make the car a little bit lighter.
Could be. The minimum fuel you can actually take here in quali is enough for 3.4 laps, I noticed on Monday. So it could be that, just to get some fuel off to start the lap with basically just enough for a hot lap and an in lap.
That might also definitely be a possibility. Now Vosdog starting a new lap.
Alright, let's see what he can do. 9th position at the moment.
Lock up on half of his tires, but it was very hard to control the car.
Yeah. On board with Stuart finish, goes slightly wide in the second to last corner. I think it's turn 13 here. Could be to keep momentum. He was up quite a lot and he puts it on pole actually with a 25-1. So 8/10 improvement on our previous pole, or provisional pole.
That's a crazy good lap from him, man.
Yeah.
Very well disqualified. Came out of nowhere.
Had a bit of an issue initially to get a valid lap in, but he's definitely there now. Peter Goyce could be running into some traffic here. He seems to be on a hot lap. Still sets the purple second sector. I hope that traffic in front gets out of the way. It does. His car seemed very planted in the wet.
Very good. Vostok is the second time now. Still.
Oh, very good time there.
Yes, still 6 tenths behind the leader at the moment. Only 1 minute left now in the session. Let's see.
And Vittergoys demotes him to third, beats him by 600ths of a second more or less. Takes. Yeah. And he does as well, luckily. Strikey is about to set a time, I think.
Yes.
Getting to the closing stages.
Going to the last one of the lap now. Let's see what time he will get.
Not the time he wants.
Definitely not 3
but
seconds.
That's
slower.
Yeah, that's been a hot or a warm-up lap. Or possibly even a cool-down lap after doing more laps. Stuart is saying that's a mega lap from Vostok, and apparently he forgot to use his battery. So it could have been even more.
Neil also
Well,
up to P2 now. Very
oh,
impressive.
yeah. He won the race on Monday, so he's doing very well. Obviously loving this track even in the wet.
Yes, and that he can compete now in the cook meet here is also quite impressive if he's competing
Yeah.
in the purple second here.
Absolutely, Perez had a bit of a moment. I don't think he's going to improve by a lot, if at all. He wrecked the lap a bit by the end. He still improved by nearly 7 tenths. Yeah, into 5th place. I don't think he'll be too happy with that time, though. I know him. He ruined it a bit in the end there. Strikey, not sure if he's up. Airman is doing a hot lap still. That's a tight turn 13 there, nicely done. Gets the power down. It's starting to dry up, so those that are doing a lap now definitely going to reap the benefit of that. And Airman indeed takes pole with a 25-1.
Very fast. Quite a few tenths up on his previous time. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mega improvement that.
Definitely seen as the previous time from cut to finish was very good compared to the time that we set at that moment.
Yeah. Cavolis as well goes 6 tenths up on his time. Put it on P11 when he did, but he's straight away demoted to P12 again by Hugo.
Yes, well,
and
that is your qualifying session then. Everybody has finished or is either in the pits or retired.
Yes. So starting from pole, quickly go through it, is Airman. See you at finish is his buddy actually. Starting on second. Strikey in third. Neil representing purple tier in fourth. Stein in fifth. Vitor Goyce in sixth. Perez in seventh. And I wasn't quick enough, so I have to wait for the next stream. So bear with us a second. I will pick it up from about 7th place, I think it was. There we go. Perez in 7th, Vosdok in 8th. Good debut by him in qualifying there. Lord Vader in 9th. Vader and Vitogois as well debuting here. Onadul in 10th. Hugo, I think he's new as well, in 11th. Cavolis in 12th. Jose Filippi in 13th. Ralph Tauri not as quick as he wanted to be in 14th. Unsatant in 15th. Ruffman or Bird in 16th. And still wasn't fast enough for the last two.
I think we will figure it out on the starting grid. Let's hope it will be an exciting race this time around.
Yeah, apparently multiple drivers are texting me saying it's a dry start. Ooh. Contrary to what we've been told before, we could see some rain during this race, apparently.
That might be really exciting. Sometimes a rain shower can bring something very interesting into the race, which...
Yeah, and it will also open up the strategy a bit, because what tire are you going to start at compared to when you expect the rain? You're going to start on softs that aren't lasting very long, or you're going to go mediums and try to stay on them a bit longer even when the rain starts. Definitely going to be interesting, so I'll be keeping an eye out on the tire choices there. And how long are you going to stay on the dry tire before you switch to the wets?
Yeah, it can cost you a lot of time, but it can also give you a lot of time advantage to the guys ahead or behind. So it will definitely be a struggle to find what the best strategy will be here.
Oh. Now Eamon is saying that it's dry the whole race, so we'll see what it brings.
Exactly, the weather is always a changing thing, so you never know what's gonna happen.
Let's see if anybody went for our race predictions with Eamon on pole. I know I didn't. Manager, oh no, nobody went for Eamon at pole. And here we go already.
Lights turning on. And we are underway for the Australian GP. Going into turn 1, a little lock up for the guys in front. And a little spin.
Who is that? It's Ruffman and Ports, a bit of a battle at the back, but otherwise everybody got through alright. I think Ruffman might be missing a bit of an end plate there.
Yeah, some damage might have been picked up here now. Onadu going for a little look in the inside. Was there a little touch? No, it seems to be clean. A bit of the grass. A little tap there. McLaren behind now. Made the move stick. At the front, the battle still really close.
Yeah, Stein having a look on the second Williams there, he's taking the inside, bit of a lock up there, goes over the sausage curb, and that actually hampers both their exit, giving the Red Bull a bit of a look, but so far they're staying in touch.
Now the Red Bull behind under pressure, but Onadu teammates helping each other very well there.
Yeah, and tire-wise everybody went for the medium tires apart from Port and Ruffman. They decided to go alternative strategy and start on the hard tires.
Interesting strategy might extend them if there is a rain.
Yeah, they might be looking at staying on them if it's only light rain, just to spare themselves the pit stop of going on an intermediate and then back to a dry tire again.
Exactly. Ports went off in the first corner.
Yeah, you beat me to it. And I think Strikey is having a look on the inside of Eamon there, and he's passed. And now gets the DRS as well, so he timed it perfectly, taking Stein with him for the battle for 1-2. Going into the fast chicane together. Both will have DRS here. So it will be who burns the most ERS and who has the better exit. They seem to be doing equally. Ammon dropping back to 5th there, not having DRS suffering greatly there.
So then we can look at the position. Koopman get a very good start here. 11 places up.
Yeah, he's one of the faster drivers in the tier, and he had that Cuban, as we said, Cuban, hear me, Cuban, and he's normally up there at the front, so it's not really a surprise he's already 11 places up, but well done nevertheless. That's in 1 lap or 2 laps, that's a really good effort there.
Exactly.
Oh, Red Bull having a bit of a moment there. Hugo spun a little bit on the exit of T4, I think it was.
Yes,
losing a lot of momentum.
And now for first place, Steiner is beside the Williams. Pretty close. Is he gonna make it stick? Yes, it seems so. Overtakes him at the end of the straight before the corner. So must be a really nice grip. Let's see if we can keep it going now.
Yeah.
Some DRS. Also Red Bull of CU at finish is trying to overtake. Still keeps it around the outside.
And the other 3 Red Bull cars, the RB Visa Cash App and the actual Red Bull, having a bit of a Perez, Ricciardo, Larson, Tsunoda battle there. They're all in a battle together and continuously looking to see who can overtake the other. And that's performed there for you by Hugo, Jose Felipe and Ralph Fatauri in a big battle together.
Now Onadu is trying to overtake for the last podium place. Keeps around the outside, now inside the next corner. Pushed Red Bull a little bit wide and he takes the place. Very nicely done, no damage, no contact.
Yeah. Also a little bit of a tap, but nothing more than a loft tap, I'd say. I don't think we'll see that in the steward room tonight. Airman dropped another place back there, quick in quali, but seems like he might have gone for a wet setup, and it's not really paying off for the dry conditions we have at the moment.
No, definitely not. Also as a Mercedes now behind him, he seems to be really slow on the straight. Maybe he has some sidewall damage, I can't see it from here.
No, or just carrying way too much wing for the conditions that exist. Yeah, exactly. He's not got any wing damage. Can't see any sidepod damage, but I'm not sure if you actually can see that in the game. But definitely Lord Vader is going to have a look here and go past, I think. He's not even defending there, Airman. Oh, and the Ferrari decides to stay behind.
There's also Peter Boyce now on the attack on CU at finish. Round the outside again, seen this move a couple of times now today.
Nice room given by the both of them.
Definitely. CU at finish does stay ahead this time around. Maybe next time a little bit more luck.
Good fighting there, and it brings Airman back into the battle as well.
Very interesting here at the top of the midfield to see what happens. The leaders are kind of getting away from this group now. 2 seconds from CU finishing. Koopman again.
Koopman gained another 2 places since we last looked at him, so up into 4th already, and into that battle for first.
A really good move there by both Vitor Boyce and Airman. Both go around the outside of the Red Bull. Now also the Ferrari goes and passes him. The Red Bull clearly struggling at the moment.
Yeah. I got a feeling that Airman and CU at finish, both bodies will be in a party together, so they might have come together on their setup choice, and now realizing that it wasn't the right call for the dry conditions that we're in at the moment. However, that might of course all change around if the rain comes back.
Very true. Airman now does seem to have picked up the pace a little bit, can keep on with the rest, also over to the Red Bull now. So that does help a little bit. Now Koopman here on the back of the top 3, really close still there. Let's see if he can make a move for first place and drive away. The pace he has at the moment does seem really good, and a lot faster than the guys in front.
For him to start at what will have been P17 and already be at the back of these guys, makes me think that at the moment he's just saving up a little bit, waiting for the right moment to pass. Maybe just undercut them on strategy and get them there, but not taking a lot out of his tires at the moment, not taking too much risk.
No, exactly. Now
Put the risk in early enough to get past the slower guys and get back onto this group, and now just waiting out his moment.
Probably some strategy there indeed.
Yeah.
Now, there does seem to be a little bit of battling between the Saubers and the Williams in front, so he might take advantage of that. If that comes up now really close to on the 2.
And still fighting a bit with Lord Vader there. For now he's able to keep him behind with the help of a bit of DRS from Vitagois. That's helping him defend his position in 6th at the moment, but a bit of a train there as well from Vitagois all the way down to Ralph Fatauri in 10th.
There's now also an opening for the lead. Stein is now in 1st place, overtook him in turn 3.
Nice move there to get it done.
A little bit far away every time in the DRS zone, just handling the race a little bit. Now again. Stein
could get him here.
2 places there in that DRS zone. DRS zone so effective there. Ooh.
Yeah, but he gets one back there. Ono has coasted a bit.
Right into this turn, will this be okay? Pace arrived. But still seems to be getting the
Oh, bit of contact there between Koopmannetje and Stein. Don't get any damage, neither of them, but definitely drifted Koopmannetje a little bit.
Yeah, Koopmannetje probably didn't see him, maybe only saw the arrow. Didn't really see a lot happening in Koopmannetje's screen. So most of the damage would have been done to Stein.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got any damage what I could see. No, he's still got a front wing end plate. So that's the first thing to go, so he doesn't have any damage then.
Okay, very good.
So
also
it was... Yeah, sorry.
Also Hugo quite close to the Alpine in front for E13. Does have a penalty though, but the guy in front also has it.
Yeah, I'll have a look what the penalties are. And both of them got 3 seconds, so that will have been 3 track limits or more. That will give you a 3-second time penalty. Every time you get another third one of those, you get another 3 seconds added to your time.
Exactly. Now Koopmannetje into P2, really close to Onadu for P1. Now the only tricky part, as we saw with Stein in front, keeping it there is also hard with the DRS zones. Now almost losing it there. Going
and Ono seems to have connection issues. He's ghosted there a bit, which makes it really easy for Koopmannetje to drive straight through him and take the lead.
Yes, he made a bit of a mistake, so he ghosted to make sure no crashes would appear, which I still think is pretty good feature in F1 game, but sure.
Yeah. It could also be a connection issue. These crossplay lobbies sometimes are a bit funky.
That is now Koopmannetje already driving away quite quickly, more than 7.5 tenths at the moment.
They're gonna get DRS now. They're still in the DRS detection range. As Ruffman gets 3 seconds DRS opening now, that will bring him a bit closer to Koopmannetje. Down to 3 tenths already, so will Onno be able to do something after the fast chicane here where he gets DRS again? And that was a track limit for Koopmannetje there.
Yes, I think so as well. Went completely over the white line.
Yeah.
A bit of a lock up now, definitely under pressure, needs to push a little bit to get away from the guys behind.
Yeah, as Ports just set the fast lap on new medium tires. He didn't see he pitted, but he done it 2 laps ago.
Ooh, Vosdorp with a small little spin.
And Onno spun as well on the last corner. He's losing a few positions there. No, not Onno actually, it's Stein that spun. The other Sauber.
Peter Royce now trying to overtake around the outside, a little contact, but they both stay on the road.
bit of drifting there, Tokyo drift due to contact, and Stein straight away trying to get back, and he does.
Nicely done, a little bit of contact in the first corner. Not enough room there for both of them. Really fast.
And I think we got our first scheduled pit stops there. Airman going on to the hards, as does Pires. And a bit weird, but Vostok has gone for mediums.
Yes.
So I think he started on mediums as well, which means he will be on a 2-stop strategy here, as he will have to go again.
And it's almost 3 wide here into the fast chicane. Everything goes well, no contact. Really well done from the guys.
That's a really neat battle there with Neil AlphaTauri. Lord Vader is in there, and Jose Felipe, I think.
It's now Neil losing the lead of the pack that he has had for quite a few laps now.
And Neil has got the nickname the Wall of Neil, as he's so difficult to overtake. Stein having another moment there in the last corner,
yes.
And he's going to lose a lot of positions there.
Yes, his front wing is completely broken. Definitely has to come in this lap.
Oh yes.
Any chance of setting some good lap times. Very unfortunate for him until now. A very good race.
AlphaTauri now taking the lead of the pack there, the second pack on the grid basically. Overtaking both Neil and Jose Felipe then.
Yes.
As Neil has overtaken Jose Felipe as well.
Stein now
I'm just gonna
3-second time penalty to make it even worse for him.
Once the wing's broken, it's so difficult to drive.
Now Neil about to lose another place.
Yeah.
Two towers next to each other. Everything went well. Yes. And also, Vitor Goys very much in no man's land, just driving around between the two packs. Doesn't seem to be getting any close to the first guys. It seems to be away from the guys battling.
He's getting closer to Ono Duel. He's just gone into the pit, and that's a Ferrari there.
Yes, a Ferrari that has spun
and gone out. It's Ruffman.
Ah, how unfortunate.
No, it's Lord Vader. Ruffman is already out. I didn't see Ruffman DNFing, and we also didn't get a safety car.
No, also Stein into the pits, getting a new front wing on.
Yeah.
Onadu also had a pit stop.
Yeah, as did Jose, Seward finish. We already knew about Vostok M and Pires, Stein. Yeah, so definitely in the pit stop range here. If I can remember correctly, the suggested strategy is 13 laps on the mediums and then the rest on the hards. Personally, I found the hards better than the mediums, so I would have gone a little bit early, if not for a safety car.
Trying to undercut as well.
Yeah, the undercut is quite strong as well this game.
Now Lord Vader trying to get past AlphaTauri in front. Didn't get it on that occasion. He's waiting for the big straights.
Playing the DRS games. And he's going into the pit.
Trying the undercut as well. So AlphaTauri continues.
Yeah, AlphaTauri and an AlphaTauri, as they were used to called. And Koopmannetje comes out in 4th place, just behind Neil, and he's trying to get him straight away, and I think he does.
Yes, here on the inside.
Yeah,
locks up
he does.
Fresh tires, but he does keep it there.
Yeah, cold tires as well, as not supposed to warm them up as much anymore. In the pit.
Hasn't yet though, so we'll definitely lose it again.
He's got about 16.5 seconds to Koopmannetje. I think his pit stop here is about 22 to 25. So he will definitely come back behind Koopmannetje. So theoretically, Koopmannetje is in the lead of this race.
battles going on in the back of the pack. Mercedes of Vosdorp trying to overtake Lord Vader.
Yeah, Vader on the new hard tire. But for the moment, I'd say the medium tire of Vosdorp is going to be quicker. Let's see if he can put that tire to use, as he will need to, being on a two-stop alternative strategy here.
So we'll definitely have to get past quite quickly and see what he can do with these tires. Has to make up about 20 seconds to the rest of the grid if he has to do the two-stop.
Yeah. Let's see.
Having a little look, but not going for it in the turn one. Really hard for him to overtake. Now also playing some looking from the pits. More interesting.
Yeah, pretty much everybody pitted now except for Cavolis in third place. He's still driving on 13 lap old mediums, and he's going to drop back quite a bit when he does pit.
Yeah, trying to get lucky with the safety car maybe here. He was already quite far at the back, so trying everything he can.
Lord Vader going around the outside of Ralph Taui there, gets the position done. Now gets DRS again, and Ralph Tauri straight away under pressure from Siwat finish. Ralph Tauri without DRS, as he was the lead of the pack. And Siwat finish, dives on the inside, doesn't quite get it done.
Koopman really fastest lap on the hard.
Yeah. Was it 1:18.3 I saw?
Yes, I think so.
And Vosdorp still at the back of the pack here. Trying to get past on his medium new tyres. Not quite getting the overtakes done. Very difficult to do here, of course. Nearly loses it in the wall. Oh, what a save. That could have well ended his race.
Cavolis, our last man to have pitted yet, has pit now. Come out in 14. About a 10 behind Stein, which had the incident at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, 3 lap younger tyres, so that's obviously when Stein had his incident. I wonder if Cavolis has got enough pace in him to make those tyre advantage work out for him to overtake Stein, but I doubt it, honestly, to be honest. I think Stein is a bit of a faster driver.
With the pace that Stein has shown throughout the race, I don't think that will happen in that down the tyre.
No.
Let's see, the battle at the front seems to be quite split up now. Onadu might be getting a little bit closer to Vitor Gois, trying to overtake him. Does have a penalty though, so he will have to create some distance between him and Gois if he overtakes him.
A move here for the second pack from Ralph Tauri on Lord Vader, and he gets the move done now into 6th place. And Lord Vader straight away under the attack of Siwat finish as well, who makes the move around the outside even before the turn. So Vader losing 2 places there just by not having DRS.
7 cars now in this battle. Really close between all of them.
Yeah, big DRS train, and as long as you can stay in, you benefit from it. But obviously have to be careful not to become frustrated by not being able to be doing an overtake. And I think Siwat finish, he's got Ralph Tauri on DRS, so now it's Ralph Tauri's turn to drop back a bit.
Yes, they just keep swapping positions. You can't even follow it anymore. That's how often they switch.
If they're clever though, they're not gonna fight each other in the corners and just overtake each other on the DRS. Drag each other along by these DRS trains and see if they can get back onto the back of Jose maybe.
Yeah, a lot harder. Now Onadu trying to attack Vitor Gois. Quite close now within the DRS range.
Yeah, I think he had the better pace throughout the race between the two of them, so he should be able to overtake him. but then he needs to do it in such a way that he can drive out of the DRS zone straight away, otherwise. And he gets another 3-second penalty, so he needs 6 seconds clear now in 12 laps that are remaining, which is going to be quite a difficult task for Onno there.
Yeah, he does make the overtake though. Very well done.
Yeah.
On the first DRS straight. Now
Yeah, gets another DRS zone here. And now he needs to make sure Vitogois is out of DRS on the straight. Otherwise he will just drag him along as he gets another track limit there. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, he needs to slow down a little bit. I get that he's pushing to try and get Vitogois out of the DRS, which he seems to have not had any luck with so far. Maybe in the more cornery sections.
Yeah, in the middle part of the lap, maybe. Onno Duel sets the fastest lap though with an 18.2.
Yeah, and that even while fighting. So.
Yeah, he's got a lot more in the car there.
A lot of penalties now being handed out.
Yeah. Oh, Vosdok in the pits, so he's gonna trigger his 2-stop here, and he's gone for the hard tires. So at best, he will have a tire advantage of about 8 laps.
Yeah, being this far back, I don't think he'll be able to get back to the guys in front, unfortunately.
Let's see. He has lost 7 position from where he started, so that will be in 8th then. I doubt he'll get back up to 8, to be honest, from here.
That's going to be really difficult. First has to make up the time to the pack he was fighting, which is already really hard. Definitely in a lot of time at the moment.
Yeah. He's 8.6 seconds at the moment.
Oh, huge crash here between the Red Bull and
that's a virtual safety car.
Ooh,
that
really
was Neil, Hugo.
Yeah, it was Neil and Hugo indeed coming together.
They're both lucky not to have DNF'd here, to be honest.
Yeah, I have no idea. The car from O'Neill was all the way up in the air. Now some people here actually pitting in the middle of the back, which will make it very interesting compared to the guys in front. Because maybe now they'll have an opportunity, but they're really far ahead as well. So it's going to be hard.
Oh, Perez going on softs here. I think that's a bit too early without there being... No, there is a full safety car. We have got a full safety car.
Oh, yes, we do now. On my screen it still says virtual safety car.
It does, but I can see the actual safety car dots on the map, so we will have it. In that case, I think Perez's call to go onto the soft tire is genius. I did exactly the same. I think it was pretty much the same lap as well when the safety car came out on Monday. And my softs lasted to the end with very good overpace on the mediums. I knew others were struggling a bit, but if Perez has got the same setup, and I think he's running a similar setup to mine.
Now Cooking also going into the pit very fast.
That's a late call. Strikey is following. I think they will have been past the pit entry when the safety car came out. Onno goes, Vitogois goes. Let's see if Raffatori goes.
They have picked up the safety car, so they were free to do so.
Yeah. Raffatori stays out. I think that's a mistake by him, staying out on his hard tires. He should have gone to the mediums. He's gonna be a sitting duck on the restart.
Yes, he definitely is trying to make the best of the situation, maybe taking a little gamble.
Yeah. And his teammate does the same thing, stays out as well. Hammond going in, see you at finish staying out as well, but well, he's already pitted before, so he's on mediums already. So yeah, the two AlphaTauris staying out together on their 6 and 1 lap old hards, and the only other one on hards is Vosdok, obviously with his 2-stop he had planned. I think both, well, all 3 of them are going to be suffering a bit on the restart here.
Yeah, for sure. Vosdok does have the newer tires though, that will help him out, but will still have serious lack of
We will
points
still,
compared to the other
yeah,
cars.
the guys on medium are gonna fly past him, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the guys on soft, they will definitely.
Yeah, Strikey and Vitagoy's also gone for the softs in second and fourth place. I think it's a great call there, and especially for if you want to attack Koopmannetje, who's been showing brilliant pace here. It's possibly the only way they can beat him today.
Yes, and that they did it this way is really smart. Let's see if they can actually make a move stick though. Koopmannetje does seem to be really fast. So.
Yeah. Let's have a look at time penalties as well. Two drivers with 6 seconds. It's Onodul and Hugo. The others with a time penalty are all on 3 seconds. That's Jose, Perez, Stein, Cavolis and Ports at the very back of the grid, where we like to see him. Both the Aston Martins are not having the race they want, driving at 16 and 17 position here.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, not enough space here to go to the front. Hopefully they can catch up in time with the safety car. Probably will happen.
Schneigel is asking what happened to Neil. He wasn't watching for a bit. You've missed the main action of today, really, Schneigel. Neil and Hugo had a bit of a moment coming out of the fast chicane. Is it turn 8 and 9 from the top of my head? No, it's further down. But the fast chicane, you know which one I'm talking about. On the exit, they came together, both lost their wing, and I didn't see it, but apparently Neil was up in the air with his car, so very lucky. Both of them are still driving and not DNF'd in that collision.
Yeah,
and it's, yeah.
He completely rammed the wall with the front of his car. So even India probably lost his complete front wing, but no damage done to the suspension, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have a safety car in this lap. Eamon texting me while he's driving. I don't know how he does it, but... Ooh, severe collision for Strikey, 10 seconds.
Yeah, tapping Koopmannetje probably on the restart.
Yeah, yeah, they're not even restarting yet. I don't know what happened there, Strikey, if you're listening. Possibly we could look at removing that penalty if it's been a bit stupid. So send it in and we will have a look at it.
And
but
a very
Koopmannetje
good
has
here for Koopmannetje. Very well done. Good timing. Had a little bit of a lock up there. Now trying to get back. Still a good gap to the guys behind. Now the off towers are also going side by side. Almost gives it up at the very end. The Sauer and the Haas also going together into the straight.
Everybody seems to have survived this restart without any It's nice, this safety car, because it brought the pack back together. I think looking at Perez, he just got another track limit there. Got a position change, Jose Felipe and Ralph Fatari. The two Visa Cash Apps been trading places the whole race, and they are going to keep doing it for the last few laps as well. Vostok now as well gets a 3-second time penalty together with Unsainted.
Yes, now for P2 a little battle here. Onodul gets P2. Will trying to have a little look, but gives it up.
And this is not what Strikey needed. He needed to have that clean run on his soft tires to try and attack Koopmannetje. Onodul though takes the fastest lap on the mediums. That's quite impressive considering there's guys driving around on the soft tire.
Yeah, he has seemed to have a good pace since his pit stop. Also on the last hard tire, the fastest lap. So doing a great job here.
Strikey now also gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits, and he's definitely going to drop back quite a bit. Possibly can get some of it back if he can remove the 10 seconds. No guarantees though. Also, actually, Ono has used a lot of his ERS, so Strikey is, he's going to strike here and having more ERS.
Yes, a little love tap on the right front tire on a duel. Does seem to be fine though, no damage.
No, I think just a little off tap will not really cause any damage on the standard damage. If you use simulation, of course, it will absolutely wreck the wing.
Maybe even blow off the tire. Okay, but on a duel now also another 3-second time penalty.
Was that Ono? I thought it was Stein. No, it was Stein. Ono's still on 6.
Oh, okay, my fault.
No worries. Strikey now. Can he get to the back of Koopmannetje on his soft tires? I doubt he will, because we're probably going to get close to the switch over point where the mediums are going to get quicker.
And off of the battling behind him. Pretty good gap, but from 5 all the way down to 15 is one big train. Oh, a little spin there. Oh, and he's out. Hugo. After this big crash with Mule, he retires the car now. Probably made a mistake.
Not his right.
Still continuing though. Doesn't seem to have need for a new safety car.
I think this late in the race with safety car on reduce, as we do for Australia, doesn't trigger safety car anymore. Will be too few laps remaining.
Is this all
Red Bull here?
Wing and plate here. A little bit of a battle. I'm not sure who it was. Everything really close here from P5.
Yeah, everything from what is it, for AlphaTauri backwards. It's just amazing. Stein now getting the move, I think, on AlphaTauri with the DRS. Takes the inside, and surely that's the move done. Yeah, nicely done. Gets the DRS again, and that's Rafa down a place. To say AlphaTauri.
The second AlphaTauri now. A little bit of a tap with the other AlphaTauri, which made him ghost.
Yeah. Overtook the Red Bull and nearly overtook his teammate in the Visa Cash Up as well. So quite a big lunge there. Yeah, and then got back again.
Yeah,
He wasn't able to keep the move. Stuck there. Rafa has dropped out of DRS though, so he's again gonna lose 1 or 2 positions here.
Really close there, lucky they didn't tap. Really good
around the outside into the fast chicane by Jose.
Yeah, very fair.
Yeah, great battle here. Unfortunately though, they're losing touch of Stein, who's now getting into no man's land in 5th place.
Yeah, the 6th-second time penalty, he wishes that he could get away a lot further.
Yeah, Vosdorp had a big moment, sorry, there in the second to last corner, and then tried to correct, kept it kind of on track, but then had another moment on the exit of the last corner. Came in touch with Ammon a little bit, and I don't think they've got any more damage. I think Ammon is driving around with a broken wing though. He touched me to say that his wing wasn't repaired in the pits, that's why he's dropping back a bit. And Vosdorp came into contact with him a little bit with that moment, but they're both continuing on as they are.
Yes, Vosdorp still keeping up the pace quite nicely, even though he has the older hards, probably also profiting from the guys from battling.
Yeah, outside DRS now though, so he could be losing touch with that back a little bit.
Yeah, now really close, being pushed wide a bit is seen at the finish by Lord Vader. Does keep it on track kind of though, all still going strong. Hard not fair racing, I'd say.
Yeah, that's how we like to see it, hard but fair. pushing each other towards the limit of the track is very much allowed, of course, but if you go over, you risk getting a penalty. Nothing as serious as two 10-second penalties in one go, but here you go. And Ports is surprisingly all of a sudden up in 9th place. He was back down in 16th or 17th before the safety restart. So I don't know what he's done.
Did a really good job picking good strategy, I think. Then found some place.
And he's off. Oh, commentator's curse there for Ports.
That sucks for him. We should never talk about him ever again.
Oh, sorry for the commentator's curse, Ports, and he hits the wall again.
Very unfortunate.
He seems to just be missing an end plate, so he could well continue on for the last 2 laps. But what a shame, he was doing so well on his recovery.
Yes, he was definitely doing that. Now see you at finish completely running into the back of Lord Vader. Luckily, doesn't seem to get any damage, but there were some parts coming up, some light damage.
Maybe a front wing somewhere, or a bit of a diffuser.
Yes, and going unnoticed, O'Doul taking first place.
Where? How did we miss that?
I have no idea, but he's, of course, has a 6-second time penalty, so for now he's definitely losing it again. Koopmannetje also probably knowing this and just continuing on as he were, just trying to stay within the 6 seconds in these last 2 remaining laps, which will probably make quite an easy job if he doesn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, O'Doul at the moment with his 6 seconds would drop back to 4th place, I think, because Strikey has got a time penalty as well. Yeah, 13 seconds there for Strikey. So yeah, he would drop back to 4th place, just outside of podium, which would actually would drop back down to 3rd place. Sorry, bottom step of the podium. If it stays like it is. My math wasn't mathing for a second.
Well, now going into the last lap is O'Doul together with Koopmannetje. Also, Peter Goys having a battle for 3rd place now. Will definitely probably get 3rd or even 2nd place. Going like this, O'Doul getting another 3-second time penalty. Now up to 9 seconds. Peter Guys 2nd, O'Doul 3rd.
And Koopmannetje actually takes O'Doul for the lead on track, so he's gonna win it on track. Gets another track limit there. But yeah. No, so he had one in the bank and he decided to use it there to absolutely send it and make sure he's taking the lead. Coming around the last few corners, and that will be Koopmannetje and O'Doul taking it to the line for 1st and probably eventually 3rd place for Onno.
Koopmannetje, very well done, came all the way from the back of the grid. Very well done taking 1st place. Now Peter Guys is 2nd and O'Doul in 3rd place. That completes the podium. Very well done to those guys.
Yeah, Strikey still in 4th place.
Ralph Tauri out of the 2nd corner, out of the last corner, not even finished yet. So he drops all the way down to 13th place from 5th.
Oh, that's such a shame. Ralph Tauri eventually winning that battle for the 2nd pack on the grid. See you at finish 2nd in the battle in 5th. Strikey 6th after that big time penalty he had. Jose in 7th, and I think it was Lord Vader there behind. Glad you enjoyed that racing, Nagel. Good to see you enjoyed watching that. Shame you missed a big heavy moment while probably being at the loo or something, missing the race.
Cook Mannetje here on the top step of the podium with the Vietnamese flag.
I knew you had to rub that in.
No, or is it a Chinese flag? I'm not sure anymore. No.
Yeah, thanks.
No, just joking around. Very well done to him.
Yeah, good effort coming from the back with a qualifying ban to take the top step. Just proves how big of a title contender he is in this tier.
Yes, also seem to have received drivers today. Onodul does take the fastest lap though, 1:17.8, 2/10 faster than Cook Mannetje actually. Very well done.
Yeah, that's great effort there. So we were at Jose in 7th, Raider in 8th, Perez in 9th, Ammon in 10th, Neil in 11th. After that moment he had Vosdok in 12th, Stein in 13th, and Satan 14th. Cavolis 15th, Ports in 16th after a commentator's curse, and then the DNFs, Hugo FM and Ruffman. And that's Australia done for this week in cooking tier. And next week they'll be driving in Portugal. It's break week for the other tier, but these guys are driving to catch up a bit and offset the calendar a bit for reserves. So yeah, Portugal next week, another race where it could definitely rain, and a really good watch this week really. Driver of the day for you, what do you say?
Yeah, definitely Cook Mannetje came all the way from the back, had a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good race. So yeah, completely agree with the game on that.
Yeah, kind of expected, but still very nicely done, especially given he was P6 after lap 1 or 2 or something. Great effort put in from him there.
Exactly.
I think that concludes the race this week, unless you got anything else to say.
No, only thank you very much for being here and have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you
Yeah.
next week.
Likewise.